Hello and welcome to you all in this new tutorial series on testing, that is TDD versus BDD. This tutorial series assumes that you have some basic understanding of the unit testing and you also understand benefits of it. Majorly, we will discuss about two different testing methodologies. One is TDD, that is testing driven development, and another one is the BDD, that is behavior driven development. We will understand the difference between these two methodology and how we can use them by using different available frameworks in iOS. So without wasting time, let's jump into the introduction of these two methodologies.
He is Mr. Kent Beck, who is an American software engineer and who introduced the concept of extreme programming. This concept of extreme programming is based upon the 12 rules, and one of the very major rule states that all the unit test case should be written by the developer. And before delivering the software to the customer, all the unit test case should be passed and all the parts of the software should be thoroughly checked. So this concept led to the test first programming approach in the history, and later on that get converted into the TDD, that is test driven development. This diagram represents the workflow of a unit test case in the TDD environment. So let's take its component one by one. The red circle denotes the first step of the TDD environment, which denotes a failing test case. So before writing or adding any actual functionality in TDD environment, first you write a failing test case. And in the second step, you add the minimal code that make that failing test case pass. And in the third step, you try to refine your code that you have added in the second step. So don't worry if these three things are not making complete sense to you right now, because later on in the second phase of this tutorial, we will cover TDD in a very comprehensive way. Important thing to understand at this particular moment is every time you need to repeat these three steps whenever you are going to add a new code or a new functionality in TDD environment. So you always have to start with a failing test case and then you jump to the code implementation, and then you keep on repeating these three steps every time. Now it's time to understand the BDD approach. So first thing is BDD is the branch of TDD methodology, and with the help of diagram you will be understanding that how these two methodologies are different from each other and how it is possible to make them work together in a single project. So BDD approach majorly focuses on how your feature is working in the application, and TDD approach majorly focuses on how your feature is implemented on the code level inside the application. So the area of focus is the major difference between these two approaches. TDD focuses on your code and BDD focuses on your feature, that how your feature is working. So each test case in BDD environment is completely based upon the user story. And this user story is written in such a language that contains all the words in the vocabulary of the business domain of that particular project, and it is very easily understandable by all the stakeholders of the project. And this common vocabulary comes from the system requirement specification document for that particular project. That means whatever test case you are going to write in the BDD, that is highly focused on a single user story at a time, and it always tests that particular feature against the system requirement specification document where that feature is defined, that how it should work and how it should behave according to the expectation of the client. So green box in the diagram represent a typical structure of the BDD test case that is implemented with the help of Quick and Nimble framework. So each unit test case contains three parts. One is given, second is when, and third is then. With the help of this structure, BDD test case becomes highly readable and highly understandable for anyone in the project, even then he is a non-technical one. And this one is the most prominent benefit of the unit test case that get implemented with the help of Quick and Nimble framework. They are very much easy to understand. They are very much easy to read. At any time, any person can get the status of the unit test case just by looking into the log that gets automatically printed when you execute your complete test suite. So till this point, with the help of this tutorial, you got the basic understanding of these two unit test case writing methodology. And in the next session of this tutorial series, you will get the complete practical knowledge that how you can write unit test cases in the BDD environment with the help of Quick and Nimble framework. So till then, stay motivated and keep learning with us. Thank you.
We'll be right back.